Well, Grayson here had an ear infection that had gone on for over a month, and antibiotics weren't working, and it got to the point where the doctors were wanting to put tubes in his ears, and being that he is only 9 months old, I didn't want to have him go through surgery if we didn't have to. And my mom had heard of a couple cases where people had come to a chiropractor, and within just a few short visits, they were able to get it cleared up. Well, on our first visit here, he did the adjustments with him and used the tool, which is not nearly as scary as people think with people think of chiropractors and they think adjustments and cracking necks, and it's not like that with the infants. It is very gentle, and I think the tool sounds worse than it actually is. But after his first visit, he slept 10 hours that night, which is not common for him to do at all. Usually he'll only sleep about 8 hours, and he slept 10 hours that night. And then within a week, the runny nose that had been going on for over a month had cleared up. And then within just 6 visits, his ear infection was clear. And the doctors told us we didn't need to have tubes at this point, which was a huge relief, because just the emotional and financial strain of it was definitely not something that I wanted to go through. At our daycare, they definitely noticed that change immediately, because he would cry before for really no reason, just was not happy at all, and now he's definitely a happier kid. We thought he was happy before, but we were like, wow, if it's going to change him, what's that going to do, since we already think he's a happy kid, with the exception of a few cases here and there. But he's definitely been in a much better mood, and when he cries now, it's usually because he's not getting his way, not because he's in pain. I would highly recommend it, and especially considering my job that I had before here, I was kind of a skeptic, being an insurance auto adjuster, and so people are like, oh really, chiropractor? And it's like, when you think of, would you really want to put your child through surgery when this would be a non-surgical option? And I didn't have to miss time from work to bring him here. Everybody here has been really, really great, and it's just been a huge relief knowing that he doesn't have to go through the surgery, and just the emotional strain. I think if you think surgery is a better alternative, not quite, I don't think that would be, I don't know who would think that's a better alternative.